What's up, you guys? It's your Russian buddy Henry back with some straight facts and knowledge bombs on Tesla stock today. Elon Musk hinted that we should expect many exciting things at this event this year. What sort of things? Musk has left a trail of breadcrumbs over the years in the form of tweets, public comments, patents, and research papers published by his team of battery scientists. Tesla is already the industry leader when it comes to squeezing range out of lithium-ion batteries in electric cars, so it will be interesting to see what other advancements get showcased on Battery Day. In this video, we're going to discuss some thoughts and most importantly, look at all the charts together to see what is going on and what to expect for Battery Day and Tesla stock to perform. I'll also glance at the options since a lot of you guys find that very helpful. Obviously, we will have an announcement on battery advancement, but if you think that is all, then you're in for a really big surprise. Daddy Musk always comes in with surprises, and this day is no different. Here's one of my hypotheses. Like most car companies, Tesla sources its batteries from major producers so it can focus on its core mission, building electric cars. The company's so-called 2170 cells, which are currently used in Model 3 and Model Y vehicles, are produced by Panasonic at Tesla's Gigafactory in Nevada. But those supplies come into some type of issues from time to time and become strained. In 2018, a shortage of cells at Panasonic added to Tesla's production issues just as it began ramping up its big push to make the Model 3. Mark my words, I'm placing a 50% chance that Musk might announce that Tesla will begin manufacturing its own batteries. I'm not sure on the exact route he will take to achieve this, but the big idea is that they will take control of their vital supply chain portion of their business. It makes sense because on a large scale, Tesla should be doing this themselves because they can cut costs, but also produce more and have full control of their most valuable supply chain process, which is their batteries. Our family knows that Musk has his together for the most part, and this one is going to be a very surprising day, and I expect a lot to come. Next, Tesla is also expected to reveal new details about its quest to build a million-mile battery, which is a reference to how long a battery can last in a car before needing to be replaced. This would basically make the battery last longer than the car body itself, which will be very interesting to say the least. But what I find particularly interesting is, I mentioned before, this could be the beginning of electric plane. I mean, we already have the concept out there, but there is a small chance Elon wants to go in this direction right now. Most likely next year, but I'll put a 10% chance on this, and if it gets announced, this will be a huge boon to the stock. All right, let's jump into my prediction on what this stock will do based on the charts and investor momentum that I see. Screen share time. All right, guys, welcome to the fantastic Yahoo Finance Superb toolset. And what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be drawing some trend lines for Tesla. I'm looking at the 3-month chart, but I'm actually going to look at the 1-month chart and basically explain to you guys what has happened. So at the end of August, we reached a high point of about $498 per share. And since then, it has really dropped down and it has been a downward trend, which is fine, right? And after that downward trend, we have seen a great buying opportunity. And then, as mentioned in a different video, there has been some momentum. So what has really happened is this momentum started around the 371, and even at the weakest point, it was 423, right? So this is what the trend line currently is. And if I look at this testing support here, so there's a mini support here at about 407/420, and 420 is actually the magic number for Elon Musk. So I'm going to draw from 420 to our current stock price. So as you can see, there's a slight trend upwards, and it's not really that strong of a trend. But now if you look at what happens on Battery Day, what I basically see happening, and I'm going to move this over, is if you see this trend line right here from this bottom when the momentum started to this support, I think we're going to continue going on towards the $500 share mark, and I think we're actually going to retest this 498 level. Now, I don't know what's going to happen on Battery Day, right? If I did, I'd be retired and I would be like a magician. We don't know. We cannot time the market, right? But I definitely think that if there's a good announcement, we're going to see some upwards action. And basically the trend line that I just drew from this starting momentum to our current mark is what we're going to be seeing. So I'm going to be targeting around, 470 to about 490 if things really go well. If things go semi-well, we're looking at 490. I'm sorry, if things go really well, we're looking at 490. If things go kind of well, we're looking at 470. And for whatever reason, if the market does not like what Elon Musk is doing, what I see happening is we can have a support line right here at 418, which is basically why I'm posting on Patreon different trades that are supporting the 420 mark, because essentially what I think is going to happen is, even in the worst case scenario in the short term for this week, I think 420 is a strong support. So that's why I'm selling credit put spreads. That's why I'm selling puts. That's why I'm investing in the stock, because I think there's much more upwards potential than there is downside. And I mean, Elon Musk is probably going to come out with something really fantastic, as I mentioned in this video. So now we're actually going to go from looking at the chart, we're actually going to go over to Robinhood, and there it is. So let's take a look at the options and let's see what is happening. So when it comes to buying calls for September 25th, which is this Friday, right? Let's see what has happened. So a lot of these options have changed today. They went slightly down, even though the stock has pretty much went sideways. Real quick, let me actually see. What did the stock actually end at? So it went up 1%, 1.64%, and the call options still went down. That's because implied volatility is so high. And some of you guys have mentioned when you're buying call options, there's something called an IV crush, which is implied volatility crush. And yes, it is very real. Options are very risky. That's why I'm telling you guys, just wait for the course, put in your email for free, get live updates when I finally kind of get closer to launching it, because options are so risky. You don't want to be buying calls. Now, you might want to sell covered calls. If you guys know what that is, I've been talking about that a lot on my channel. But anyways, let's just discuss what happened. And like I said, the options have went down. They went down. They've lost value today. But that doesn't really mean anything. That just means that the implied volatility was high. Let's take a look at what's going on for $500. On the wow. Sorry, I couldn't even finish my sentence. I got so excited when I saw this. I've never even seen such a tight bid-ask spread on Tesla. Like, I didn't even see this happening. Whoa. I'm so glad I actually opened up this tab. Wow, look at that volume. I can't even mention this enough. This is the craziest option that I've looked at probably in my life, as well as on this YouTube channel. I mean, that implied volatility, 130 is really high and good. 180, that's massive. Volume is insane. A lot of people are super bullish here, guys. There's a lot of optimism in the stock. Don't get me wrong, I'm optimistic myself, but holy moly, 61,000 options were traded. Tight bid-ask spread. That means everyone is trying to get in on this $500 strike price. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen. Again, if I was a magician, I kind of let you know, I'd do some tricks for you, but like, I don't know what's gonna happen to the stock. Like I said, I think 470 is more realistic. So let's take a look at the 470. But I just wanted to show you the 500. But like, wow, 32% chance of this happening. So there's only 1 in 3 chance that this is actually going to happen. So is it likely to happen? It's 32% chance likely. So Henry, do I buy this stock? There's a 32% chance that it's going to go to 500. How about that? Let's go to 470. 470, not as tight on the bid-ask spread, right? I mean, it's not 500. The 500 is just so popular. Very low volume in comparison to 500. Does that mean that 470 is not going to happen? No, it could, right? I mean, it just means that this option isn't as popular. Implied volatility is massively high still, and there's actually a 44% chance of this happening. Wow. I just want to go back to the 500. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, should I look at the 600? Let's take a look at let's take a look at, yeah, I'm short a lot of calls because I'm trying to collect some calls here, trying to collect some money. Wow. Short a lot of calls, actually. Interesting. 600. Pretty good bid-ask spread. Very low on the premium. I mean, that's not even bad premium, to be honest. In 1 week, $343. That's not bad at all. Volume is very high, so we're seeing tremendous volume. And I mean, this could be speculation, guys. I mean, seriously, what's going to happen with Tesla, we don't know. We're going to see what's going to happen on Battery Day live. Like, I'm going to be watching it, but essentially what I believe is happening is a lot of investors have FOMO and they are scared of missing out on Battery Day. And it seems to me that people are a little bit overly optimistic. And I love Tesla, but $600, I really doubt that's going to happen. And again, I'm a bull, but 600, that just seems like, you know, what type of percentage return is that? That's like over 20%, right? I mean, that's to break even, it's at about 33%. So we're expecting the stock to go up that amount. I don't know if it has really done that on recent earnings at all. I mean, Tesla can definitely go up 10%. So yeah, in conclusion, what I'm saying here, guys, is that the premium is decent for such a high out of the money call option, and the volume is definitely huge, but I don't expect this happening. And in fact, the chance of this happening is less than 9%. So basically, guys, the chances of making money on this option is actually less than 9%. So the chances of actually succeeding are really slim. I wouldn't recommend buying a $600 call option. You're most likely just to lose money. And I don't recommend buying options in general, but I do think that the stock itself, owning the stock and generating income and maybe selling like a, let's say like a well, you know, you can basically see what I'm selling, 540, 545. Well, this is actually a spread right here. So I'm actually selling the 550. Basically what I think is going to happen is we're going to move upwards, but we're not going to get to 550 is what I'm saying. We're going to move up, but not to 550, and that's why I sold 2 contracts there. Obviously, there's a lot more to options, and I'm going to be doing my very best to explain it much better. But if you have any questions, do shoot me a comment below, and I will do my best. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. I'm going to be watching very closely. Maybe I should even do a live stream of my reaction during the event. Let me know what you guys think and if you would like that. I'm not really sure how live streaming on YouTube works, but I can figure it out. If you guys want me to do that, do let me know. Either way, I'll have another video soon after I quickly digest information from Elon's presentation. Let's go make some money and enjoy this stock long term. Even if the stock goes down, EVs make so much sense long term, and either way, Tesla should dominate this growing market. I'll see you guys very soon. Enjoy the day, and let's go Tesla Bull Gang. Drive the future and give me a fist pump.